Sashi booted and now, motherfuckers. Welcome back to the FKA podcast. That's right. I know like 7 words in Japanese. Let's go. I'm your host, Reed Wilson, joined by Seth Butler and Trent Tatum. This is FKA the pod, the show. FKA the pod, the show.
Konnichiwa.
Sensei-kun.
Sensei Reed-kun.
Nice. Nice. You guys drinking anything?
Nothing different here, man.
Yeah, nothing different. Bodhi's Vaha and drank the shots. He's still on the French wine. All right. It's out of French wine.
I finished it, so yeah, I might have to get something else. But
I drank my pop. I'm still making my way through the Gatorade and the Zero. Back on the stimulants, so I don't get hungry or thirsty. So it's like.
So when you say back on them, you mean like you couldn't bring them to Japan?
I couldn't bring them to Japan, so I was off them.
Damn. That's brutal, dude.
Yeah, good thing I only lost my debit card. That was like the only thing I lost.
I feel like that's the worst thing to lose is the debit card versus a credit card.
I just paused that shit. I just paused it. I'm just like, hey, pause that shit. Pause it. Don't freeze it, because that would suck, but pause it. Pause it. Just turn the card on. Pause it.
Put a pause, please.
Yeah.
Man. Did anybody, do you know if anybody tried to use this said debit
No,
card?
I caught it pretty quick, I think.
Okay.
So I noticed pretty fast. Annoying, though. But yeah, whatever. I got away with using the credit card at most places. And I don't ever want to use my debit card. I got this debit card, frankly, just for this trip. And I used it to pull out ATM money from the ATM, and then I lost it. So, like, it served its purpose. It got me enough cash, and then I found a currency exchange, and I just, like, did the old-fashioned way. Here's my American money. Give me your Japanese money. So I just did it that way.
Sweet.
Yeah. But I was getting a lot of points. Doing the kado onegashimasu. Like, you go up to the thing, it's like kado. You just say, there's so many words in Japanese where you just say the word like
you're
Japanese.
saying card.
Yeah, kado.
Sorry, I thought you were saying avocado. That's what
No, kado onegashimasu. It's like the R and the L's are weird. You just like make that shit like your butt from Boston. Like, give me the card.
Oh.
Kado. Like the kado, huh? Kado onegashimasu. That's please. You could probably get through a whole trip there just saying sumimasen and onegashimasu, which are excuse me and please.
I feel like they're so long.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not an expert in the language. I just used the words I had to. Oh, bidu. It's like bidu.
That's beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a little bit on this before.
Yeah.
We talked about ice karimu as well.
Ice karimu. And then sandwich is sandwichi.
That's funny.
And cutlets is katsuretsu. Cutlets. Katsuretsu. Very funny how it's just like, say it like you're Japanese. And it's the word.
Yeah. I was looking, I texted you, Reed, just the other day when we were scheduling when this pod would take place, because it's the first pod you've been on in a while after your travels. Anyway, I called you Reed Chan, and I did some Googling. I'm sorry, I called you by the wrong.
You misgendered me.
I misgendered you. Chan is just for women. Kun is for men.
That's why I hit you with the kun. I could have hit you with senpai, because you're older than me.
You could have. Yeah, I was just looking through all these other ones. So Chan and Kun are probably the more common ones. But then,
like, Aniki is brother, or like older brother, but they could also be just like older brother in a mafia sense, or like we're some thugs. Like, you call them Aniki kind of thing.
Dude,
they're a lot looser with who can be your brother and your sister and your mom and your grandma. Like, you can just like throw these on whoever to some degree.
You mentioned gang.
Gang.
And I know that I've heard that tattoos are heavily associated with gang members in Japan. Did you see anybody with tattoos when you were out there?
No, but like one of the main things is if you have a tattoo, you're not allowed to use like the sento, which is like the public bath. It's an onsen if it's like an actual hot spring.
Like a hot
they call it
situation.
the sento if it's like a man-made one. So like at a couple, like I went to one like public one because like I just missed the train. It's like fuck, I gotta do something. I'm in Japan. I gotta do something Japanese today. I just rode the train. Let me do something Japanese. So I went to like a public bathhouse, whatever. It's weird because like you take your shoes off immediately, and like if you go to the restaurant that's in there, you're just like eating in a public restaurant with socks on, which I thought was kind of weird. Like
I can
it's
get
like
down with that, man. Feels a little more homey.
yeah, and it's like all right, but like I've been to hot springs before. I just don't. They're not for me because I get bored too fast.
Yeah.
You're just sitting in the water, like oh cool.
But it's hot.
It's fucking
Maybe it's even
water.
too hot sometimes.
I
And
wish.
you're not supposed to splash around, blow bubbles and shit.
Yeah,
you
they don't have the
'cause you're
basketball
supposed
hoop or anything, and
to- There's no pool basketball. There's no torpedo to throw under the water.
hey, bring your own torpedo.
Could you bring a book or something in there? I feel like
I don't know. It's like well, first you walk in and like you have to sit, like, you like take a shower first.
yeah.
But it's like, oh, it's Japan, so you can just like sit on a chair and shower at the same time. So first you take the water thing, and you clean the chair off because like you're gonna sit on a chair.
Yeah, right.
Balls are gonna touch this chair. You want to clean this up because someone else's balls touch the chair.
Yeah.
So you gotta like you spray it off real quick, put some shit on there, and then you lather up. Basically, it's like you're just going to a hot tub swimming pool, but you just don't wear swim trunks. You're not allowed to wear swim trunks.
Yeah.
In fact.
I've heard that too. Like you have to be naked.
You just gotta take it off.
But I feel like I don't know.
Hope
I
it's
feel
not
like,
cold.
I feel like if I was gonna-
Yeah, it's an off day. No, it's just cold.
I feel
So
like
wait,
if I was in a
you went
different-
to one of these nude hot springs?
They're probably
Or
all
the
nude,
tour?
man.
Well, I wasn't on a tour. I was just there with like guys. I
Huh?
was just there.
Interesting.
It's nothing different than like a locker room, really. Like I don't know. I played sports in high school.
Yeah, no,
so-
I guess I just I
Well, and like the bathrooms in the hotel rooms are tiny, so it's frankly more convenient to do this because like
yeah.
I don't, and like I never had to. It just like you get tons of free soap and you get some face lotion and shit. So like I did the public one there one time, and then one of my hotels just had one in like I don't know, the one of the bottom floors. Like, oh, there's the gym, and here's a little lounge that's full of Biscoff cookies and juice and unlimited snacks for free if you want. And there's a laundry machine back here, but then we got a whole hot spring area or that you can go like
Dang, that's cool.
do that shit. And like that was pretty lit. The hotels I stayed in were all pretty good, except for the first one or the second one I stayed in, which was dog ass. Like it was like the shame that it's called a Sheraton. Absolute disgusting hotel. There's like a smoke. The whole building smelled like cigarettes, and it was tiny and it sucked. I hated that one, but it was very close to the train station. But really, that's not hard to do. They're
Mhm.
fucking everywhere. Train stations are everywhere. I went
Yeah.
19 days without like I rode in a car once, and I rode in a bus maybe thrice or force.
Yeah. Damn.
A
I
lot of
also
trains.
Not a
before before we get too far away from
Okay.
the hot springs of it all,
Mhm.
I feel like I mean, yeah, I kind of grew up doing the same thing, locker rooms and stuff like that, and like had a gym membership in like an area close to my hometown. Would go to the gym. You see a lot of naked men, especially at like a public gym where you like pay to have a membership. It's all like 60-plus-year-olds. But I feel like I would be more comfortable getting naked in front of a bunch of other men in a different country than I would here.
But yeah, well, there's a lot of shows like, whatever, Japan, who gives a shit? But
Right.
it's like,
They're
oh,
never gonna see you again, probably. And also, you can just be like, "Oh, this is just my large American frame."
Large American frame. Sorry, I'm foreign.
if you couldn't tell, oh, sorry, onegaishimasu. Sumimasen.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
foreign,
don't worry
bro.
about him. He's just American. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like pretty cool, I guess. Like, and then I went to a pachinko machine after, like, place. Like, it's a slot machine, but it's slightly different. You like turn a knob, like a certain amount, and there's like balls just like shoot out, and then you play plinko.
Oh,
You're just like gambling on plinko.
yeah. Nice, dude. That's pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
I turned 1,000 yen into 500.
1,000 yen being how much?
Like $9.
Wow. So you took $9 and turned it into 450.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Not a lot of people can do that.
Dude, and they still use coins, bro. So like, you buy something, it's like, oh, fucking 450 yen. You're only getting coins back. Getting like you're either getting like 100 coins and a 50, or you might just get like a 500 coin. I forgot what number I said, but they got like a 500, like a $5 coin. Think about having a $5 coin.
Damn, that's pretty sweet, man.
You'd
I
be
wish we had
spending
more
that.
coins. I wish we had more coins. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't like bills. I don't know why we did bills instead of coins.
The benefit of coins is that they suck to carry, so people spend them more. So like, it's good for the economy, frankly, because like it's fucking annoying. But you should use your card, get them points. You know what I mean, Seth?
You know, I wish we were more coin centric, because then we could all have those little things that they had at like Chuck E. Cheese, where you got that thing on your belt and you can, you know, to spit out like a certain number of tokens.
Or like the car hops have those too.
Yes,
we want
yes,
an
exactly.
We want an automatic coin purse.
That would be so cool, dude. You just got you're like, oh no, I need to go reload my coin purse.
And what's frustrating is like the 50 yen coin, like the 50 cent coin.
That's
the
like a
Yentamo.
penny. That's like pretty worthless.
It's so small. No, it's like a quarter.
Okay.
Like a 100. So once I figured this out, it was a little bit simpler. If you just think of it like 100 cents is equal to 149 yens, like yens. Yentamos.
So,
I was calling them yentamos the whole time.
Yentamos. So yen is like
It's like a penny. They just like don't make it. They just don't like turn it into a dollar. Like
Okay.
like 100 pennies isn't 100 yen isn't a yen dollar. It's just 100 pennies. They never they never took the next step to like bucket them. Like it's just that many pennies.
yeah. Okay.
Right.
Which I mean, I guess why not? I guess it's 100. Like,
Wow.
it's a
We're getting rid of the penny, I think, Reed. I don't know if you were in the country when
Yeah.
we announced that, but
dumb. 'Cause now I got to start paying for things in fives.
yeah. I'm
Or-
gonna have to change my whole, automatic coin purse
I mean,
around.
The demand, the supply is not there. Like the demand for pennies is still pretty there for retailers, but that's fucking boring. Who cares about American money? You only care about the yen right now
That's
because it's
right.
cheap compared to the dollar, and the whole country's 50% off basically. Like 60, you get like 31. You get 140 pennies for 100 pennies. 100
Right.
American pennies for 100 Japanese yen.
What was your favorite
pennies.
thing that you ate while you were in Japan?
Yeah, I went to this place called Ichiran.
Ichiban.
Ichiran. It is a ramen chain. As in, there's like, I don't know, there's a decent amount of them. And I liked it, frankly, because it's consistent. Like, I had this exact bowl of ramen. And, like,
Yeah. Nice.
I had it 3 different times. And plus one time I got, like, a convenience store one. I got this one because it's consistent. I knew I liked it already, so, like, I didn't have to, like, try anything. 2, you can go eat at this restaurant the entire time, not talk to a single person if you didn't want to. You walk in, type on a little kiosk, like, I want this, and this. This costs, I think it's like 1,400 yen for this exact meal.
Damn. Okay, so like $10.
Yeah,
Roughly.
and it's better than any ramen you've ever had. Like I've paid $20 for ramen at home, like or some places, and it was all just like as good as the worst ramen I had in Japan. Not this one. I had like a little local place in Kyoto because the ramen places are open later. Everything in Japan closes by like 10, except for Don Quixote, the darts bar, and ramen joints. Like, and the konbinis. The konbinis are always open. Convenient is short for konbini is short for a convenience store.
Convenience
Oh, yeah.
store.
Didn't
I
the
like that.
7-Eleven Didn't the 7-Eleven start in Japan or something like that?
No, they bought. It started here. They bought the license, and they're like, "Oh, this sucks, so we're gonna do it better." So now it's more pop. There's more, like most of the 7-Elevens in the world are in Japan. There's 3. There's 7-Eleven, there's Lawson, and there is Family Mart. Family Mart is my favorite because they have this thing called the Family Chickie, and the Family Chickie is really good. It is it's a boneless fried chicken piece.
Yeah, nice.
It comes in a little package that says "I am chicken."
It's reminding me of like a McDonald's hash brown.
Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing when trying to
Yeah.
describe like the shape and how
It's
they
like
give it to you in
it's
little
like a
piece of paper.
it's like a boneless chicken thigh, I think.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's fucking cheap and it's really good. It's also one time I bit into one and there was drops of grease that came out of it, like actual physical like drops of grease coming out of this. So like,
Nice.
yes, it is greasy as hell. It's fried chicken, bro, and it's from a convenience store, but it's good. It's like it's really good. I had a chickie maybe every other day for the first like 10 or so days, and then I was like, I don't want to eat fried chicken anymore.
So the frequency of these Family Chickies, would you say it's like similar to, I don't know, like a roller snack?
Yeah, I mean, they're in like little container, like so there's probably better times. They're not rolling, but they're in a little heated box. So like, but it's better. It tastes better than anything I've had on a roller. But Japan bad at sausage, and bad at cheese.
Yeah,
The worst cheese. Some of the worst cheese I've ever had. It was so like everything with cheese is gross, except for one place, which maybe we'll talk about later. I went to a place that I got a burger and it was served with boiling cheese. I got a bed of boiling cheese. It was pretty gas. Okay, so this is pretty good. I got a lot of stuff from the convenience store. I got a lot of these things called onigiri, which are like rice balls.
Oh,
So like,
those are sweet.
I would go and I would try a different one for a while. Turns out I don't like a lot of them.
Okay, all right.
They're pretty like. This is one of the more popular ones. This is tuna mayo. It's literally it's like their Japanese, the Kewpie mayo or whatever, and then like canned tuna. I was like, I thought it would be spicy tuna, so maybe that's on me. But also, this sucks because it's just tuna salad inside of rice. Yeah.
These things I never knew what they were called. I've seen these. They've got kind of like the listeners. If you're not on YouTube, we're FK the Pod on YouTube. It's like looks kind of like a little igloo, right? It's like a white triangle with a black rectangle.
It's a rice ball.
Yeah.
But it's like they make them they make them pointy. My 3 favorite onigiris were salt onigiri. I got that one a lot. Just like I also got a miso soup. I would get a miso soup and a salt onigiri. So it's just like
Okay.
I didn't want anything crazy.
Does the salt onigiri have something inside?
No, it's just rice. It's just rice, but it's like salty, mildly salted rice.
Nice.
And then beef with sweet and soy sauce is my favorite one, and then like with actual stuff in it, and then like like 1B or whatever is steak with the green onions. Beef with green onion was so good. All the other ones were kind of disappointing. Fried rice onigiri is pretty good, but like they're not all the fried rice onigiri are good. And you got to make sure to read the package, because like it might look the same, but it's not. Not all the brown rice ones are fried rice. Like some of them got weird shit in them. This one's got mushrooms and eggs. What the fuck? Like, so I was doing that. Their chips are real good. I got a lot of chips from the thing. I got these. Here, I'll stop sharing my screen. I got these things. These are Ramoon Ups. You know, the bottle drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're level 5 hard.
Level 5 hard.
What does that mean?
Most of their gummies and stuff are like chewy as shit. This one, it's like 1 or 2 bites.
Oh, it's like Swedish fish hard.
A little bit more. Those might be level 4 hard.
Okay. All right. Interesting.
That's weird
cool.
how they have that.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I wish we had that for our gummies here, because I would know exactly which gummies that I like and which gummies that I don't like. Because I don't like the kind that get stuck in your teeth. But if it's like a level 5 hard, I doubt it's really going to be stuck in your teeth, you know?
What an easy episode.
Level 5 hard? Yeah. Level 5 hard at the community bath.
Oh, at the konbini. How about that?
Dude, Reed, you've convinced me. I want to go to Japan so bad. just to like try all the different weird foods. Like I think going on vacation, trying the food is always my favorite part.
Well, then you would love Osaka. Osaka had
Yeah.
the best food, and was one of my favorite places. Tokyo was like, was cool, I guess, but like,
It's
I
probably
don't
just
know.
kind of got like more like um influence from all over the world.
Well, and I guess I had been there, so it's like it's not like if Tokyo was like the only place I'd been, maybe I'd be more blown away by Tokyo. But like, all these cities are big, and they're all like impressive. So you go to Tokyo and it's like, oh wow, this is just kind of more of the same shit. I got used to it, or it was like, oh, but it's cool, very cool. Fucking got tired of it at the end though. I was like, fucking understand me, like.
Oh man. But no,
I started
I
getting really
love
American at the end of the trip. I was like, I'm ready to go home.
I love just like trying new foods and stuff when I go places. So I'm sure that would be my favorite part. I had seen some YouTube videos, or not YouTube, TikTok videos. I may have talked to you about it before, of people going into these convenience stores and
Convenience.
making their own like ramen situations.
Oh yeah, you can just like buy if you buy a ramen there. They have like the hot water thing
Yeah.
where you can just. Psst. One day, I saw we were like these people work a lot. I don't know if they work hard, but they have to work shit hours, right? So then like, one day I was walking back from wherever we were going or from. It was like nighttime, like 9 o'clock. Guy is walking with the computer in the one arm or whatever, and then he's walking and he's eating the ramen, like Instacup ramen, as he's walking. And like I've never been that down bad where I've eaten the instant ramen in
On the
public
move.
while
Yeah.
walking. Yeah.
On the move.
And I saw one person like there, like they be typing on the computer while walking. Like, bro, you're not getting anything done. Stop lying. Like, what are you doing? What meaningful work are you doing whilst walking on your computer?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Damn, that's funny. Okay, so we want um the cultural lifestyle of Japan, but the work lifestyle of like
Spain.
Central
They
Europe.
just don't work. Yeah, I want a siesta.
Yeah.
I don't want to start. I want to start my day late and end my day early and have a 2 hour break in the middle. Like,
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, man.
like everything closes early because everyone takes the train. Like the last train ends at like 11:30 or 12. Which honestly, just fucking make the trains go longer, I guess. But then like the people driving the trains got to go home, I guess. Maybe just hire more people. So like if you miss the last train, you're either paying for like a $30 cab, or you're staying at the darts bar until 4:30.
I
And
mean,
the
I
darts
could
bar
do
is
that.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Playing darts
100,
for 4 hours?
100,
Come on.
100 yen per round of darts.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Drink some oolong high,
I don't know what
What's
that
that?
is.
oolong tea, and then high. It's like a highball, which is like a whiskey soda, I think,
Mhm.
here. But I think they kind of use it for any kind of like liquor and soda combo, or like liquor and something. They just call it a highball. And it's usually with shochu, which is like it's not sake, kind of like Japanese soju, which is like what the sake tastes bad. Soju tastes more like nothing, like more just like alcohol. Sake tastes like sake, and sake's fucking gross. IMO. You might like it. They like it, I guess, but it sucks ass.
Somebody does.
Somebody
Yeah.
got like I've been drinking it for a while, but like so
You're like-
there's-
You're sitting there drinking your oolong high, and you're like, man, I fucking miss Malort, dude.
oh yeah, it's okay. Malort's bad too, but like I think Malort's actually bad though. I think sake just it's unfortunately not good to me. You guys want to play a game?
I would love to play a game.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
So I did a lot of shopping, right? So I went to this one place, and it's like the biggest. It's Japan's biggest secondhand bookstore.
Okay.
This is
cool.
and a lot of places in Japan, like their stores will have their own like jingle that they play. So this bookstore has my favorite jingle of all the stores that I went to, and it was like earworming me for days.
Okay.
Like you just like it's like something they're like book guafu. The place is called Book Off. Okay,
Nice,
so
dude.
they also have a couple other businesses under the same umbrella that are similarly named. So you need to tell me whether it's on or off, as in if is it a real off store or is it a fake one that I made up.
Okay. I like that. I like that.
So it's a group of companies, one of which is called Book Off.
Book Off, yeah, it's
And then there are
Japan's
other-
largest secondhand bookstore.
Other blank off stores.
There's other blank off stores.
Okay.
Yeah, you're blanking off, blanking level,
blanking off. Level 5 hard. Blanking off.
Yeah. So, okay, let's go with hard off.
Okay. All right.
Hard
Seth, do you
off.
think he made this up on the fly because we were talking about level 5 hard? You think this place
don't
is,
know.
or do you think this is a real place full of level 5 hard candy?
I was thinking it might be like a liquor store.
Oh,
Hard
yeah,
off.
Okay, hard off.
But I'm going to say hard off is not real. I don't know what it would be, really.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably not real as well.
What if I give you another word from this list, or another one from this list, and you got to tell me which one of these you think is real? I'll pair this
Okay.
one for you. Soft off.
So one of these is real.
Yeah. Soft off or hard off is real.
Soft off.
Okay, all right. Seth, so soft off. What could soft off be?
Frozen yogurt.
That's kind of my first thought too. Like soft serve ice cream.
Ice cream, so frozen yogurt.
It could be like a plushie store. I feel
Ooh,
like
that's
plushie stores are
good.
probably big out there.
Yeah.
Store full of what are those things called?
You don't think that's plush off?
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows, yeah.
Squishmallow
Squash off. Squish off.
Squish off.
Yeah, dude, I think I'm happy sticking with hard off as the fake.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, you guys are both wrong. Hard off is real. Hard off is where you go to buy used hardware, such as
You know what?
video game consoles or a computer or something.
I was thinking like hardware as in like tools.
But no, this is like electronic hardware. It's like the used electronics one. They also have books. They all these ones all kind of have similar ones. Like the book off has a little like overlap with the hard off, and the hard off's got like some books and stuff too. But like, and there's also a book off Super Bazaar, which is just like it's got more of a thrift store kind of one. That I don't have that one on here. Okay. What about liquor off?
Liquor off.
That's tough, dude. Liquor off. You know what? If she asks nicely.
I think this is not real because I feel like they're all like secondhand. I feel like you can't sell secondhand liquor. Like somebody's had a couple sips of this and they decided they didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about food off?
Food off. I think that exists, man. It's like almost expired food.
Or it's like cookware. I guess that might be cook off.
Yeah,
Bake off.
cook off.
I think they already have that.
No, liquor off is real.
Oh,
It's a liquor
that
store.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Not secondhand.
Not secondhand, first-hand liquor. I so just it's awful and awfully named, bro.
It is. Yeah.
It's funny, dude.
What about hobby off?
Hobby off.
Oh, hobby off. That would be cool if it was real. I would love going to hobby off.
What about work off?
Less cool if it's real.
I think work off is real.
I'm gonna go with hobby off. I feel like hobby off is real.
You'd be right, Trent. Hobby off is real.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I
What
think
about
I'm
work-
0 for
work
4
off?
here.
Work off is fake.
Work off is fake. Yeah, I made that one off. All right, you got yard off or off house.
Ooh,
Switching it around.
yeah.
tough. Here's the thing, man. A little bit of metagaming here. I don't think Reed would have just thought to switch around the words.
Yeah.
Bro, you think I'm not creative?
Off house.
From the mind that brought you work off and soft off, you don't think I could change the letters around?
Soft off.
I feel like off house would have more variety of things that you could have in there. Yard off. What are you gonna have in yard off? Like lawnmowers and flamingos.
I think. Well,
I'm gonna say off house is the right one. Is that what you're saying, Trent?
Yeah.
yeah, you guys would be right. I think yard off. This one go diverge from the game because I didn't come up with enough pairs. Yeah, yard off would be selling more stuff like garage off, which is real. Garage off is real. It's like so. Garage off is where you get the. I assume there's a little overlap between the garage and the yard.
Sure. Yeah.
The garage off.
Head shears and stuff like
Well, I
that.
was thinking also, Trent. Once you said lawnmower, I was like, I don't know what the market for lawnmowers is in Japan. I feel like they're not big on the big American style.
No lawns,
lawn.
bro.
Did you
And nobody got no
scissor or
lawn.
what?
Yeah.
It's cement, dog.
It's
They got
bonsai
rock
trees.
gardens, dude. Okay, I went to UNESCO. That's and then there's one more. It's called Mowed Off. I don't have a pair for that one. That's not as fun. The game's over now. We all
Mowed
win.
off.
Mowed Off. Yeah, I've never been to that one.
Not
I went to
MOWED.
Hard Off and Book Off. I might have been to a Hobby Off, but I went to a lot of book offs. About because you can. The books are like $2. So I was like, oh shit, I'll buy a book I can't read. It looks cool.
Yeah.
I bought a lot of
Yeah,
books.
a book that's like 30 pages, man. You can cut all of those out and have 30 pieces of artwork in your house.
Wow.
I have a whole wall that's just words from a book that you don't know anything about.
Until you invite over a Japanese person, they're like, why do you have this
Yeah.
Oh,
porn book, this smut on your wall?
Yeah,
Look
it
at
is
the
weird.
wall.
Like
It's
if you
not
go
wall.
the top floors of a lot of these places, I was an accident. Hit that button on accident. A lot of these stores, like the top floor, is just like porn. Like, okay, I'm going back down the escalator. Also, a lot of escalator right. Whole goddamn country is a fucking mall
Yeah.
in a very literal sense. Like, there's just malling everywhere. We're diverting. We just talked about the used bookstore. How about I talk about all these books that I bought? Because this is probably like one of my big. I turned a page. It's like, oh. But I was like, wait a minute. If I don't, in a couple years, I might not like some of this anime shit, or I might not want like Pokemon cards or something. Let me get something that if I don't, if it's like I can hide it, or I can put it on a bookshelf and make me look looking cooler, I guess. Or like I bought my coffee table book, insane. My coffee table book, like repertoire inventory, nuts. But we'll go through all the books I bought. Naruto book, bought a Naruto book.
Hell yeah, dude.
This was. How about you guess how this was 300 yen? But like for going forward, you guys could guess how these.
I feel like
You
one of those Naruto books at like a Barnes and Noble is probably like $8.
Yeah, I don't know.
A comparable one is $10 MSRP
Jesus,
Wow.
that's crazy.
or $13 Canadian
Yeah.
versus. Well, this one's used. This was 300 yen. But at the time, they wanted you to buy it for 400 yen, which is what you could currently buy this new one for.
Oh, dude, I've seen that show on Netflix.
Awesome.
Sakamoto Days.
I like the show. Yeah.
It's pretty cool, dude.
And like at one point they're like fighting in a subway, and like they got the actual like subway like voice. Like they got the voice from the train. I was like, whoa, I heard that. Like, now, since I've been to Japan now, and like I can notice these little details.
Dude, okay, so are these books in English?
No, only the one that I brought out for the comparison is English. These are all in Japanese. I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck they say, but they're comic books anyway. You just look at the pictures. This show is also pretty fun. It's on Netflix. I'd recommend watching the first episode. It's very visually like appealing. It's about this guy. The whole world goes to zombies, and this dude starts having the time of his life because he doesn't have to work anymore. We got this Gundam book.
Nice.
It's like
oh, that's
full-
a sick
full,
book,
like-
dude.
Gundam shit. I've never made one,
Yeah.
but like giant robots are cool.
Yeah.
You know, this is
Yeah,
a guy. I
that's sweet, dude.
put it on a coffee table. I got a Pokédex book. It's got only 960. It's missing out on the newest 40 dudes, but it's like
Wait, there were 1,000 exactly?
yeah, it's like 1,001 or two.
Huh.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't ask me to name them. I don't know them all.
How many could you name off top? Like,
We
if
did
we
a
were doing a
bonus
competition.
pod on that. I could get pretty far.
Yeah.
I say could probably get 100 at least.
If you had 24 hours, could you get up to like 300?
Oh yeah, 300 easy. Yeah, 300 I can do in 24 hours. I probably couldn't get above like 450 or 500. If I had the pictures, I could name probably like 70% of them. But if I had to remember fucking
Skarmory.
these Skarmory's the goat. But like
Bronzor.
also the goat. I'm gonna know all the steel guys. If you name a steel dude, I'm gonna know him. Like,
Okay, so I didn't know. Clink Clang.
yeah, shout out Clink Clang evolves from Clink and Clang.
Clink.
There's Clink Clang and Clink Clang. That one's the easy one, bro. The steel ones are easy. The big old metal
sorry.
dudes. Give me like Cherubi, bro, or something.
Cherubi.
Yeah, it's a little cherry guy. I bought 2 different Shonen Jumps. This is like, because why not? Dude, it's like so much easier to read this if I could read Japanese. The pictures are huge
Yeah.
compared to like the other ones where the pictures are small. Or on my phone, which is like even smaller. And then this is like one that Naruto's in. This is like when these 2 dudes were fighting. These are the main guys from the show. They're best friends, but they also have beef. So like, this is like has their final battle.
Dude, I love Naruto, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's pretty good.
It's amazing.
So then so that's how the manga shit down. Now it's all in like art books and like special magazines. So this is a show that's like coming out. I went to like a pop-up exhibition. This is like a good accompanying book with it, but it's just got a bunch of cool pictures in it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Called
Yeah,
Kaiju number 8.
That's kind of a cool thing about a lot of those like manga books, is that they can just be coffee books, which is pretty sweet. I like that.
I got a catalog of like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I've been opening up for the past like year. So it's all the ones that are coming from the 25th like anniversary sets, which has been going on for like 2 years. Don't ask me how. I don't know. Long 25 anniversary hasn't even happened. I got a One Piece magazine, and it's like embossed on the front. There's like a texture,
Yeah.
and it's got like some One Piece shit in there. I got the entire catalog of Dreamcast games.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
I also got the entire catalog of GameCube games.
Oh, that's even cooler. I love that one.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I got this one because I like the Dreamcast, and it was my first game console. I got this one because like everyone had a GameCube.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I had one too. I mean, not that I didn't like the GameCube. But it's like, everyone's got.
I've been thinking about hitting up eBay for some old classic GameCube games that I've been.
Well, if you get a Nintendo Switch Online account, you can now play select GameCube games that are coming there.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Select.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
No.
We wish.
Tell me,
I'd love to
can
be
I play
sponsored by
Shrek
Nintendo.
2, the video game for Shrek 2?
I feel like that one's probably not top of the list for them to port over.
That's
I
what I
would
was
think.
thinking. Yeah.
Shrek 2.
20th anniversary last year of Shrek 2.
Wow.
Shrek 5's coming out. It should be soon now. We talked about that on the pod.
Oh yeah, we did
Some
talk about
time
that.
ago.
They fucked up Donkey.
Yeah, they might have changed him back, though. Because remember when the people were mad about what Sonic looked like?
Well, Sonic looked fucking weird. Sonic looked really bad. Like Trent made a comment about like not liking Donkey Kong, and like it was like not that bad. This Sonic one he looked gross. He looked like a vermin, and he didn't look like Sonic the Hedgehog
He did look a bit like a vermin.
or a marmot or some kind of varmint.
A
Yeah,
critter?
listen to one of our old post shows where we did one had a post show and 2 like ranked all these things, whether they're varmints or critters or whatever.
Yeah, all the listeners. We used to have Patreon where we had exclusive content just for the Patreon subscribers, but we determined that in order to better serve all of our listeners, we should just make that material public. So 2 episodes a week now instead of 1 public and 1 Patreon. So
Yeah, we still record for about the same amount of time.
yeah, great content though for all the listeners.
Yeah, quick little totally cool guys segment, recurring segment, totally cool guys. I bought some cards. I got these guys. These are the Yu-Gi-Oh guys. They're all like, this guy's a milkshake. This guy's a cookie. This guy's a lollipop. Like,
It's a cat that's also a milkshake or a cookie or a lollipop.
yeah, and this is a cat that's also a crane game.
Nice, dude.
So I just thought they were really
Hey,
fun.
that's
Exclusively to Japanese right now. These are
Totally
a lot-
cool guys. New Magic the Gathering set releases by the time this pod is out last week.
Oh, the dragons of something.
Yeah, a lot of dragons in there.
Tarkir Dragonstorm, referencing back
Asian-
to the Khans of Tarkir, a legendary format of Magic from 2014.
Yeah, and Asian inspired as well. Most of it is like Mongolian, but there is some Japanese flair to it as well. So there you go.
Some
Little
good
Asian
beef
connection
there. Oh, if we ever
It's good.
meet up and play Magic, I have a deck that I found online that I'm just going to buy. If we ever commit to playing a Commander game, it has an easy theme. That, or I'm gonna buy the Final Fantasy cards. But like I saw there's a creature called a crab in Magic. I don't know if you're familiar, and I have the long running meme of liking the crab cards. So they're liking crabs because I think they're funny. So if we ever play, I'll be playing a full crab deck of cards.
Nice.
So crabs,
I like that, man.
cards, totally cool guys.
Totally cool, guys.
Yeah, dude. Reed, you bring up a good point by like, I like the idea of going to Japan or like going somewhere where like a lot of stuff that you like is like Pokemon, like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it's like,
And,
oh cool.
Getting exclusive things that you can't find in America, that's badass. That's cool.
I got a lot of exclusive Japanese candy. Remember that Drake and Josh episode where it's like the guy was smuggling, or maybe it was iCard. I don't know. One of them, they were smuggling the Japanese candy. Like that was a whole subplot.
I
But
believe it. I don't remember.
okay, you don't remember Drake and Josh, bro? Kind of
I just
Nickelodeon,
remember
are you?
when they were smuggling Peruvian puff
Puff
peppers.
peppers. The Peruvian puff pepper. But but really, so Japanese candy kind of cool. Except for Haichu, though, all candies there's only 3 flavors. It's Ramune, it's grape, and then like maybe apple, maybe lemon, like 50-50 how whether that. So it's like you're getting a lot of grape, you're getting a lot of Ramune flavor, which is like
It's kind of like cola.
lemonade and bubblegum at the same time.
Oh, interesting.
It's like it's the one where you got the marble in it. Go try some. It's kind of neat. Go to the next time you go to the sushi joint, get a Ramune soda. Get the regular flavor though. Don't get the strawberry one. That one is garbage. Terrible. Worst pop in the world. Bad pop. Poopy pop. Poopy pop time. I don't know. I gotta save some Japan for the next time as well. But you can always spend time with us, FK the Pod, at FK the Pod, anywhere and everywhere. That's X, Instagram, YouTube, especially on YouTube, at gmail.com, or you can send us an email and we'll answer your questions. We're trying this new notes thing out on Instagram. Maybe it's a meme, maybe it's not, but you could maybe see our note. Who knows?
I'm just gonna say, let us know if you see this note.
Yeah. Notify us.
That's our note. That's what our note's gonna be.
Yeah.
But anything else you guys want to add? A couple more minutes, make this 50, or just call it a year? Peek behind the curtain. What's your thoughts?
You know what? I think I'm good. I feel like I've had a fulfilling podcast episode here. I'm stuck.
As do I. I'm fulfilled.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe,
Happy birthday, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, maybe fuck Duke.
Yeah, for real, dude. Well, the quickest side. So I was gone. So my work, they did a March Madness thing, and they filled one in for me, and I was happy to see that they just figured out that I would have just bam, I homered the whole thing, I chalked the rest. So basically I would have been the bracket I made anyway, but I would have had Creighton beating Auburn because fuck Auburn, man, fuck Auburn.
Right.
Auburn sucks.
That's right.
Roll Tide, fuck Duke.
We want a Florida Houston championship. I guess.
Yeah, I want Florida to
over
win
now.
because that's who I picked in my brackets. But yeah, it's already
over.
happened.
By the time
Shit.
this comes out, it's fine.
I
Wait, is
watched
it?
none of it.
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
okay.
April, bro. March been mad. It's mad
Dude,
over now.
I feel like it's lasted forever though.
Yeah.
I mean, it kicked off a while ago.
Isn't there only there's only 1 good
games.
week. There's only 1 good week of the event, right?
It's the first week, yeah.
And then after that, these guys suck at basketball.
So the first week, it's 2 back-to-back series, I guess, where everybody plays Friday or Saturday, and then they
And,
play again,
during the day.
Sunday or Monday. Yeah.
Just productivity goes down.
Yeah, yeah.
because people are watching the games. And baseball's back. That's another productivity killer. Let us know what you do when you're working, what you're watching on your phone, and it better be us. So happy birthday, Merry Christmas for real this time. Actually, Eid Ramadan Mubarak soon, I think.
Yeah, wait, let's just keep it going. What else is happening? Should I?
Mazel
today's holidays?
tov.
Merry Christmas. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Is that related to Mubarak? Eid Mubarak?
No, it's
That's
it
different?
is like a Lent, but the Lent that can it can be a lot of different times of the year. Moon calendar.
Kwanzaa? Is that coming up?
Past that one. That's that we did that. That's like after Christmas, before New Year's.
Cinco de Mayo's coming up.
Yeah, it only means stuff to us Americans, but it's pretty cool. So
May the 4th
more
is
like
also coming
Drinko
up.
de Mayo, am I right?
Any big Japanese holidays coming up?
Well, I mean, the whole cherry blossom thing is like they only have like they just got they get Sakura Hanami, ooh Sagoi, which is cool. But then like there's they only get like 1 week off. They call it Golden Week, and then there's like no other holidays, and they get like maybe 5 days of PTO, and they don't take it. So, do you want to live in Japan? If I had to work, no, absolutely not, no way. Would I go there again? Sure. Flight's awful. 13 hours too long. Sucks. But I wouldn't want to break it up. And don't break up with us, FK the Pod, anywhere and everywhere. But for real this time, goodbye.